Have you ever seen a meme go viral and think, I wonder what it's like for the person in the meme? My name is Richard and I made this. I posted the video and about a day later I realised that it was a lot more popular than anything I'd done before, because I'd already been doing videos for quite a long time. I had about 100, just they didn't have very many views. And then a couple of days later, something really strange happened. It became a meme, and because I'm in it, basically I was a meme. And today I'm going to tell you what that's like, because there are a lot of good things about it and also some strange things. Then at the end I'm going to conclude whether overall it was good or strange. Okay, so first, the good things. Obviously the first good thing about becoming a meme is it gives you a lot of exposure, which gives you opportunity to do things with that. But obviously attention comes and goes, so to make the most of it, you have to react very quickly. And although it took a lot of work and there were some ups and downs along the way, I think I did alright. But there's a lot to learn for me, particularly around the social media side of things. It's kind of like if you're an intern in your first job and then you turned up and it turned out that you were the CEO. It's a very, very steep learning curve. So my approach was basically to pay attention, read the comments, reply to the comments, and if people make suggestions, take them. Richard, when's this on Spotify? Yep, let's do that. Richard, we want more songs. Okay. Richard, we want merchandise. Okay. Richard, do you have Cameo? I can do. Richard, do you do live shows? Sure, I can do shows. Thankfully, I've got the experience of being a stand-up comedian for the last 10 years. It was also really fun doing live streams as well. It's kind of a luxury really. It's like doing a show, but I could just do it in my office or out in the park. You also meet really interesting people. Like creators tend to like other creators, so you get to meet people that you might not have before. And it's really fun seeing what they do with your songs and collaborating with them too. And the best thing is if you're consistent, you keep making things and be a nice person, then you get lovely, lovely fans. Okay, now it's time for the strange things. One of the strange things is people always refer to you as the meme. So if I meet people or I see people on a live stream, they often say, oh, you're Richard, Recorder in the Corner. And for me, I'm fine with that, you know, because Recorder in the Corner is a lovely song I wrote and I like it. Another strange thing when you become a viral meme is people always think that you did it on purpose, like you planned it. I totally didn't, no. I mean, my videos were getting like 100 views at the time, and I didn't expect any more than that. And also people think that for all the videos you do after, you're trying to make the same thing happen. And if you don't, then it's some kind of failure. And also that's not really the case either. I mean, for most creators, we just like making things. And you know, if they do particularly well, that's a bit of a bonus. Another strange thing is you completely lose control over the content that became a meme. People can do whatever they want with the content, or at least they kind of feel that they can. And often they come up with really interesting and creative things, but sometimes it's quite strange. And at the stage of when it was a meme, people didn't necessarily attribute the song to me. So a lot of people out there knew the song Recorder in the Corner, but they didn't know who I was or didn't know that I wrote it. So there are fans of the meme, but not of you. They don't know who you are. So you've got to work really, really hard to be findable. It's happening less these days that there are still people who say, oh wow, you're the person that created this song. I mean, the great benefit there is they had familiarity with the meme and eventually found me. Another strange thing is that, why are you still doing this? Because memes are a short-term thing, right? They come about and then they go away. But songs aren't. People will write a song and sing it for years. But for people who are only familiar with the song as a meme, it can be a bit confusing. So they might be in a live stream with me and I'll be singing the song and they'll say, why are you doing this old meme? And often they're the same people that don't know I created the song. Okay, so another strange thing, I don't want to use the word troll because I think it's an oversimplification, but whenever you do something successful, there are always some people who want to be negative about it. And you know, the vast majority of the time is just people who are wanting to get a bit of attention themselves and are just not really doing it in a very nice way. So it's nothing to be taken seriously, really. Okay, so looking back on it now, overall, was it good or strange? Overall, it was definitely a good experience. It encouraged me to create more, release songs commercially, tour shows internationally, and get some really, really lovely fans. And for those of you who do like my songs and videos, thank you. It's been a really, really nice time, and I'm working really hard to make more and more of them for you in the future.